Yeah, good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, Raghavi.
Okay. Okay, let us wait for others to join. Let us wait for 5 minutes.
ये कौन है बे?
Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, madam.
Okay. Okay, let's start our webinar. So, let me share my screen. Hey, I'm Sri Raghavi. I am guide for your webinar. So let us start the webinar. First of all, welcome you all for this webinar. In this, we are going to see about the participation introduction for 5 minutes. After the participation introduction, we are going to see the webinar content for 45 minutes. After that, you will be having the queries. And after the query section, you will be getting the student guide. That will be for 5 minutes. APT offers. We will showcase our offers, what are the course and which are the available offers. You can climb now to get the rewards. And finally, we are going to have again queries and feedback session for AllPros. So let's get started. Let me play one video about our AllPro.
Raghavi, audio not.
Speaking. Okay, let me give some short introduction about AllPro. So at AllPro Trainings, we offer diverse training specialized in IT technologies, so electrical, electronics, and soft skills. So we have been trained over 30,000 students globally, and we have placed many in top MNCs. Our course offerings include the master class, the flash course, and the full course. So let us explore the agenda. Then yeah, this is a profile. So in AllPro Trainings, we are a private limited company which is approved by the Indian government. So we offer technologies and soft skill trainings to students, freshers, and experienced professionals. We also help them in getting up level in their career. So what we do, as I said, we're providing IT, electrical, electronics, soft skill courses. So our vision is to provide professional training to more than 10 million people worldwide. So we also provide high quality training with well experienced trainers. This is our timeline. Actually, our institute was founded in Jan 2020, and then we successfully expanded the colleges and corporate training in 2020, and formed partnership with schools. And we launched internship training programs in 2022, and then we reached about 30,000 students globally, and we are recognized as a leading training institute in 2024. So these are our services. We provide individual training, corporate training, college training, individual training, indi- okay, please mute yourself. Please mute yourself, everyone. Okay. We provide free webinars that what we are having now. So free certificate will be provided for all the participants, and the flash course or the workshop will be conducted. So it will be like 5 to 10 hours course. It is full and fully practical. That is the upcoming one, next one. So then after that, it is the master course or the full course. It will be like 35 to 40 hours based upon the technologies you are taking. So we also provide the designed work, customized syllabus for the professionals. Yeah, just a minute, please. Why we choose us? Why choose us? Sorry for the disturbance. So why we choose us is the learn at your convenient time. So you can have practical answer live on sections, and you can have sample resumes, mock interviews, interview questions, lifelong community support, job guidance. So everything we can provide in the recommendations, certifications, vouchers. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
These are the courses we are offering. We provide all IT technology courses, electrical, electronics, and soft skill courses. So you can reach us on social media. We have about 300 plus verified reviews on the Google business, and we have about 6K followers on LinkedIn and 1.9K subscribers on YouTube. And in Facebook, we have 75K plus followers, and in Instagram, we have 18K followers, and in WhatsApp, we have 80K plus followers. And these are the other platforms we are available on. We are available on Quora, Telegram, and Twitter. So they are our existing clients. So we can provide LinkedIn recommendations and other job references. These are existing clients. And these are certifications we can help you with. We can help you with UiPath certifications, Blue Prism certifications, AWS certifications, Azure certifications, and Pega Salesforce certifications. And also for the Power Automate, Data Analyst, Selenium, and RPAs. This for PMP and Azure Solution Architecture, Oracle, and many more certifications. We are providing training for the student candidates who want to get the certifications. Yeah, thank you. So now I am handing a session to trainer. So before that, I want to have some introduction between the students. Can someone unmute yourself and speak about yourself? Some random things like about yourself and your career and why you attend this webinar.
Yes, madam. Good evening, madam. My name is Shankar. I am from Vijayanaram. I have 4 years work experience in senior software quality assurance tester in GlobalLogic company. and also I left the company in 2023 March. Why I attending the webinar means I need to carry the knowledge on the Tosca for a career growth.
Okay, Umashankar. Thank you so much for introduction. Any other, would you like to introduce yourself? Kasturi, please introduce yourself. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next portion. That is a trainer session. So here is our trainer Sachin, who is going to take the webinar for you, and I will hand over the session to Sachin. Sachin, please carry on.
Thanks. Before, can you someone confirm, like, everyone, am I audible clearly?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks for confirmation. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us today for this webinar on Tosca Automation. We are excited to have with us. So let me share my screen. Can anyone give me the access for sharing the screen? Priya, can you give me the access for sharing the screen?
Yeah, 1 second, Sachin.
Yeah.
Proceed now.
Meanwhile, I get the access. Can everyone reply? How are you? Please give the reactions. The reaction button is there. You can give the reaction there. Right, we are getting the reply. Yes, fine, sir. Okay. Fine, good evening, sir. Yeah. So, in this webinar, what we will do, we will give you some basic idea of the software testing, manual testing, automation testing, and after that, we will learn about the Tosca testing. Okay. So, in the Tosca testing, I will show the agenda as overview of the Tosca testing, and overview and agenda of this webinar. I will explain you once I get the access. Yeah, before we will start, does anyone have any question? Any question, any related software testing, any related to the Tosca automation? You can type your question in the chat section. Yes, Firdaus Ahmad Sofi, yeah, you can ask your question. You can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. Yes, Umashankar. Umashankar's question is that is there the job security in the life in the Tosca? Yes, definitely Tosca have the good job security, and Tosca have the good market. When we will start the webinar, at the end we will discuss about this topic. We have the security, job security in the Tosca. So definitely have the good market and have good job security also with a good package. My question is how this webinar beneficial for the person who is the student and developer or artificial. Yeah, nice question. This webinar is helpful for any student who is fresher, who don't have any coding language knowledge, and he or she don't have anything about the any coding languages, anything about the developing skill, doesn't know. If freshers come from the graduate, he also understand, and he or she can understand this Tosca tool. Okay, and this webinar I will explain you from the scratch, so everyone can understand what is the software testing, from the manual testing, what are the stages in the software testing. Like first stage is that manual testing, automation testing, and in that automation there are different tools. So we will go one by one from the scratch only, so everyone can understand this thing. All right, anyone have any question, any other question? Yes, Abhilash, you can ask your question. Sophie, yeah, you
Somebody
can type
in the chat that they
questions.
have questions. Speak.
Yes, definitely. As I said, anyone can learn this Tosca automation and have the good salary, good market. So, as if my first sentence is that there is no coding language is required, non-scripted tool is there, so anyone can learn this. Any developer want to switch.
अभी तक हो गया अभी तक ऊपर नहीं भेजे हम लोग सर उसे
Aradhana, Aradhna, do you have any question? Or if not, then can you go on mute? Yeah, what is the initial salary, and shall we expect more as a fresher? Yeah, as a fresher, I will suggest like it is the range average of salary for the Tosca automation is 3 LPA to almost 8 LPA. But once you get the experience, then it is market is yours, and you can ask any salary. So minimum, if you have 3 to 4 year experience in the Tosca automation, the average salary between 30 to 50 LPA in India. In USA, it depends on the hour basis. Aradhna, can you go on mute?
पता है
இருக்க உன்ட்டெல்லாம் எதுக்கு பேச்சு வருது ஏன்டா இந்த
All right.
Are you able to share your screen?
Let me try again. Yeah, now I can able to share my screen. So give me 1 minute. Let me share my screen. Let me know once you can see my screen. Can someone confirm? Can everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, yes, you can go on.
Okay. All right. Thanks. So today we have webinar on the Tosca automation. So in this webinar, we will explore the manual testing features and what is the manual testing, what is the automation testing, and what are the core functionality of the Tricentis Test Tosca. And we will engage with the participants. Is there any question doubt? Then definitely we'll address that questions. And after that, major question is that everyone asking, we have the good job security in the Tosca automation. Yeah, we will discuss this point at the end. Next step and career progression in the Tosca automation. Okay. So agenda of our webinar is that first we will understand the basic of manual testing, and after that automation testing, and we will understand difference between the Tosca tool and other automation tools. And after that we will start about the Tosca automation. We will give the brief idea about the Tosca automation, and in that Tosca automation there are some parameters like module, buffer, test configuration parameter, date function, table steering, result count, and explicit name. So mostly will try to cover these all the features of the Tosca automation, so everyone can easily understand. If anyone have any question, you can ask in the chat. We will address later. Okay. So now, without wasting the time, let us start it. So today we will cover the topics like what is the manual testing, what is the automation testing, and difference between manual testing and automation testing, and what is the automation tool like Tosca automation tool, and how is the Tosca automation tool is different from the other tools, and what is the scriptless testing, and I will give you one practical demonstration, and what are the syllabus we will cover in this course. We will show you is there any certification offer, we will explain you, and after that at the end question answer, and we will discuss about the career progression in the Tosca automation. So let's start. Can anyone tell me what is the manual testing? If anyone have the manual testing or software testing background, please
Yes,
unmute
sir.
and give the answer.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So manual testing means we can test all the application in the manual without help of a code.
Okay. Correct.
While
Does
we
anyone? Go ahead.
while we giving the project to the developers, first they need to test the manually of the code. After that, they can automate the automation the testing.
Okay.
That's it, sir.
Yeah, absolutely, it is correct. Does anyone want to give any other input? Please, guys, speak up, and if no, then give the answers. All right. So, as said, manual testing is the correct one. Whatever definition is that, but actual manual testing is nothing but in that manual testing, we will check the software. Okay, software instance any application as a tester, we will execute manually without any interaction or without taking any help of the automation tool. Okay, so as a human, as a one human person, it will sit and it will check that application, each and every functionality it will check, and it found any bugs, it will log the defects, and it will found any issue in the software application product, it will log the defects. But one person should keep as a we will call as a manual tester. That person we will call as a manual tester, and he is the responsible person to validate, check the functionality of the application and software is working correctly or not. Okay, so in that manual testing, we are not using any automation tool. Okay, and this testing is done by the tester, means human person who can validate that and who can check that functionality application is working correctly or not. Okay, so in the manual testing there are different types of the manual testing. First is functional testing, usability testing, performance testing. So in that functional testing we will check that application function is working correctly or not. So now take the example of the Amazon application. Okay, so in that Amazon application, as a tester, as a manual tester, he want to check that Amazon application is working correctly or not. So in the functional testing, what he will do, he will check once user enter the valid credential in the login page of the Amazon application, user is going to the home page or not. That is the functionality he will check. So as a manual tester, how he can do, he will manually press enter the user details, credential, username, password, and after that he will click on that login button, and he will check that page is going to home page or not. So like this way, as a manual tester, it will work and he will check the functionality of the application. Similarly, second is that performance of the application. Okay, so performance in sense speed of the application. How the performance of the application means, now every user need application works correctly and within a microsecond. Okay, when you enter the credential, when you click on login button, it should go to the home page within a microsecond. Means that application performance is very good. If it is taking more than 1 minute, then that application performance is very slow. So as a manual tester, he is the responsible person to check the functionality, usability, and performance of the application. Okay, so main purpose of the manual testing is that, main thing is that human tester should available, that person should sit and check that software application is working correctly or not. Okay, and in that manual testing we are not using any automation tool. Okay, hope it is clear for manual testing. Hope it is clear the manual testing topic. So now what is the automation testing? Can anyone tell me? Now you understand the manual testing?
Using some tool to check the software.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
It is type of testing of software we can execute in the testing with the help of a coding language like Selenium. We can test all the application without manually. It can test artificial intelligence.
Okay, correct. Is there any definition, any inputs for the automation testing? All right. Yeah. Automation testing is nothing but same thing we are doing. We are checking the application quality, functionality using one of the automation tool. Okay. Any one of the automation tool using, we are checking the application functionality is working correctly or not. That is called as automation testing. Okay. Any tool, automation tool means any tool. We can use the Selenium tool, or we can use the Catalan, we can use the Tosca, we can use the Leapwork, we can use the Test Complete tool. In the market there have lots of automation tools are available. Okay, but here human interaction is very less. Okay, we can schedule our script, automation suite anytime, and using that tool it will execute and it will check the application functionality is correctly working or not. That is, in layman language, software automation testing is nothing but it is the process of automating the test script using any automation tool, and we are checking that functionality is working correctly or not. Okay, so what are the advantage of the automation testing as compared to the manual testing? So main advantage is that faster execution, because when we will execute our test suite is nothing but it is the combination of the test cases. Okay, when we will execute the test suite in any one of the automation tool, it takes less time, and it will execute and it will complete the execution within a less time. But as compared to the manual tester, you have to go manually and enter all the details and check the functionality is working correctly or not. Enter the valid credential, go to the home page. Yeah, it is going to the home page, and after that it will search the product. Like this, it is taking time, and we are in manual testing. We will check and we will enter the credential, means enter the any input data. First, suppose in that search page we are searching mobile. Okay, then I have to type mobile, and after that we will check we are getting results or not, or is there any error pop-up coming. But in the automation, once we script all this scenario, then it within a less time it will execute. Is there any issue, it will automatically, our test case will fail and we can able to log the defects. Second is that in automation testing, second advantage is that in the automation testing we can cover the more coverage as compared to the manual testing. Coverage in sense, suppose we have 1 hour. Okay, so in that 1 hour I have to do the end-to-end testing of the any one of the application. Let us take the Amazon application. I want to do the end-to-end testing. So as a manual tester, I have to again start from the basic, means I have to enter the credential, and it takes more time. Within a 1 hour, it is not possible to uh, test Amazon application. But using the automation tool, I can able to do end-to-end testing and try to cover all the scenarios. So coverage is very high, and we can cover within less time. We can execute more test cases. Third is that reusability. Reusability is nothing but uh, suppose there are repeatable steps are available. Okay, in one of the test case, user is logging to the application and searching the product, and after that it is closing the application. Okay, and in the next test case, user is logging the application, searching the product, add to cart, doing the payment. This is the second test case. But if you see, the login and logout, these steps are the reusable. If I try to do if I try to do separate coding for that each repeatable steps, then it will take more time. But using the reusable script, we can able to automate our multiple test cases within a less time. Okay, and last advantage of the automation testing is that consistency. As a human, we can miss anything. We can reduce the human error using the automation, so that our test execution have the good consistency. So these are the advantages of the automation testing. Okay, so there are some differences between manual testing and automation testing. So as I said, as a manual testers should available. We are not using any automation tool, but in the automation testing, we will use any automation tool. We have to automate any script, we have to write automation script, we have to create a framework, and test cases are executed manually by the tester, and these test cases are executed automatically using any one of the automation tool. Okay, as a manual tester, it takes more time to execute all the test cases, means speed is very slow. And as automation testing, we are using the automation tool. That's why test case execution is very fast as compared to the manual testing, and proven to the human error, especially with the repetitive tasks. If as a human, if we are doing the repetitive tasks, then we can ignore some errors. So that type of error will not happen in the automation testing, because have the more consistent and reliable with the few errors due to automation. And as a manual tester, we can hire person as a manual tester with a less or lower initial cost, but long-term cost due to time spent on manual testing. Okay, so main major thing coming as a time. Okay, nowadays every company is acquiring and they are going to the automation testing because of the time. They want to build their software and they want to test their application within a less time, and it should have a good quality software within a less time, so that automation testing have the good market. And as automation testing there are lots of tool, but Tosca also have the good market. So we will see later on what are the things. And test must be recreated from scratch each new test cycle, but in the automation testing we will reuse the same script in the multiple project if the steps are repeatable. Okay, so these are the differences between manual testing and automation testing. So as I said, in the market have different automation tool like Selenium, TestRail, Appium, Unit Test, Neoload, Bugzilla, TestUp, JTest, JUnit, TestTeam, JMeter. There are more than 100 tools are available in the market. Okay, but using 100 tools as compared to the 100 tools, every tools has their specification, like there have some good advantages as well as disadvantages. Okay, so we'll take one of the tool for the comparison of the Tosca, and we will see what are the advantages and disadvantages. I hope you understand till now. Does anyone have any question before we'll see the Tosca automation tool? All right. If not, then we will start the Tosca automation tool. So everyone's mind coming the question, what is the automation tool now? So these are the base of the automation tool. Okay, these are the base for the Tosca automation tool. So now we will see what is the Tosca automation tool. So what is the Tosca automation tool? Tosca automation tool is nothing but it is developed by the Tricentis company, and this is the tool. In this tool, there is no coding language is required. We can automate web testing. We can automate web application, desktop application, mobile application, and we can do the API testing also using the Tosca tool. Okay, so this tool is designed by the Tricentis company such a way that we can do the continuous integration with the different tools. Okay, so using this tool we can automate the functional testing, we can do the functional testing, regression testing, performance testing of the any software or any application. Okay, so major key feature about the Tosca tool is that it is model based testing. Okay, in the Tosca testing we will follow the model based testing. So what is the model based testing? So we will see later. So as a Tosca tool have the each and every feature, they have provided good features like we can reuse the same module in the multiple test cases. We can easily maintain all the test cases. If you have 1000 test cases, then it is difficult to manage the 1000 test cases suite. Okay, but in Tosca we can easily manage more than 2000 test cases, and these test cases we can easily manage it, we can easily debug it. If any issue we can easily find out it. So that's why have the good model based testing they have provided. That's why Tosca have the good market in the good job also, means there are multiple job openings coming in the Tosca also. Okay, and for this Tosca tool there is no coding language is required. Only thing is that we have to do the practice, and you have to understand the what are the features how we can use in the Tosca tool. Okay, so let's see what are the key features of the Tosca tool. First is model based testing. So model based approach is we will follow in the Tosca. So in that model-based approach, we will design, build, and execute the test cases, and we will within a less time we can execute the multiple test cases, or we can design the multiple test cases. So first is that model-based approach. Model-based approach is nothing but, suppose you want to scan or you want to automate the login scenario of the any one of the application. Okay, so in that any one of the application you want to automate it login scenario. So in that scenario, what you have to do, you have to first write the code if you are doing with Selenium. So you have to write the code for the opening the browser, and you have to find out that element, username element, password text, and login button. Okay, and for that also you have to find out through ID, XPath, and you have to write the code and pass the credential. But in Tosca, what we will do, we will scan that model. Okay, we will scan that username text, password text, and after that we will scan that login button. Once we scan it, it will converts into the model. Okay, and that is why we will call as a model based testing. Okay, so another, we will see in depth about the model based testing in coming slides. So another key feature of the Tosca is that we can easily do the continuous integration and delivery with the Tosca. Means CI/CD we can easily do it. If you have the defect management tool is Azure DevOps, Jira, then you can easily do the integration with the Azure DevOps, Jira, Jenkins, Bamboo, or ALM, HPALM. Any tool you can easily integrate with the Tosca commander. Okay, only you have to do some configurations in the file. They have provided some file for the integration purpose. You have to enter some IP addresses and some only few configuration you have to do. But as compared to the other tool, you have to do lots of changes and make everything is working correctly. Okay, and also it supports the all various platform. It supports all the applications like web application, mobile testing. There are enterprise applications are available. Enterprise application is nothing but SAP application, Salesforce application, Oracle. So IBM, there are different applications are available, enterprise application. For this application, no automation tool will work, but Tosca tool will work for this automating these applications. Okay, that's why also for product based company, they are choosing the Tosca tool for the automation. Okay, so another key feature for the Tosca is that we can easily design the test cases, and we can easily execute all the test cases within a minimum less efforts. Okay, if you have the less time and you want to automate the multiple scenarios or multiple test cases, how you can do it? Suppose you are going with the Selenium tool. First you need the coding language. You have to learn the Java, Python, and other tool. Second is that you have to write the code for that, and after that you can start the designing the framework. Once framework is ready, then you can start the execute the test cases. But in the Tosca, sorry, in Tosca, what you have to do, you have to simply scan the application, enter the credential. No coding language is required, nothing is required. Only simple is that you have to understand how to scan the application. Okay, so another key feature of the Tosca is the test data management. So in every application, any software, test data is very major role. So for that, managing the test data also very difficult. Suppose you mostly everyone managing the test data in the Excel sheet, but Tosca have their own uh, object is available, that is called as test data management. Using the test data service, we will manage all the test data on the server, so we can easily fetch the data, or we can easily modify the data on the server. So that is the good key features available in the Tosca. Okay, so benefits of the Tosca is that within a less maintenance, reduce the test automation maintenance. Because of the model based approach, we can create the multiple test cases within a less time, and we can easily maintain more than 1,000 2000 test cases in Tosca automation. Okay, and within a less time we will improve the test coverages. Okay, it supports the different applications like mainframe application, different application it will support it. Okay, we will see what are the application it will support in the coming slides. And as compared to the market different tools, it is faster as compared to the other tool. And also there are more than I think 1 million, more than 1 million customer have the good review for the Tosca automation tool. Okay, and it is enhanced collaboration. It will facilitate better collaboration between the development, QA, and business teams, enhancing overall productivity. Means this is one of the tool where we can plan the test planning. We can do it. If any issue, we have the separate tabs for each and everything. Okay, once you get the requirement, we have the separate tab for the requirement where we will add the requirement, and we will get the overall idea about the requirement, how much percentage is covered or not. Okay, so I will show you all these things. So why to choose the Tosca? As we see about all the benefits of the Tosca, and again I will explain you why to choose the Tosca. First is that it is easy to learn and easy to use. There is no coding languages. There is no coding languages required. No need to learn any coding language like Python, Java, anything, and no need to have any like prerequisite to learn this Tosca tool. Okay, so any person, any fresher student, any experienced person can learn this tool. If your domain is different, that's fine. It doesn't require any prerequisite for learning or understanding or using this Tosca tool. Second is that complete life cycle of the test automation. So this is the tool where you can understand the life cycle of the as a QA, where from the scratch, once you get the requirement, you will start the designing. After that designing, how you will scan the application, and after the scanning, how to create the test cases, executing the test cases. So after the execution, you have to send the reports, all the reports, each and everything as a life cycle of the software testing life cycle will cover in this tool only. No need to learn anything other than this. Okay, so third is versatile test execution. We can execute our test case with the different servers, different tools. If you want to integrate with Jenkins for execution, you can easily integrate it for execution purpose. And test efficiency we can increase it because of the Tosca tool have the good efficiency, and we can easily manage the test data, so that comprehensive test management. That's why these are the advantages. Because of that only everyone taking this tool for the automation purpose. Big MNC, big MNC companies are taking this tool for the automation purpose because they want to automate within a less time they want to automate, and they want to check their software application quality. Okay, so as I said, Tosca supports the different application, enterprise application as a SAP, Oracle. These are the big companies, and for this SAP and Oracle, Selenium and other tools will not work, not have good speed, and it is not sustainable as compared to the Tosca. Okay, Tosca supports the Salesforce application, ServiceNow, Workday, Snowflake, Microsoft Dynamics 365, Pega, Guidewire, Avalok. These are the more than 125 enterprise application Tosca will support it. Okay, so if think about that, these are the products 125 plus 125 plus products are available. Everyone using these products, Salesforce application, SAP application, every product based company are using these services, and they want to automate these applications. Okay, so market for these products have very high, and for these automation, Tosca also have a good market. Okay, so using the Tosca, we can perform the regression testing, functional testing, UI testing, API testing, system integration testing, where we will integrate with the different tools, Jenkins, HPLM. We can do the exploration testing, and we can do the accessibility testing. So these content taken from the Tosca only. Okay, main site, and these are the main site, and this is the main thing. Using the Tosca tool, we can perform the different types of the testing. Okay, any tool will not do, suppose if you are going with Selenium will not support the API testing. Okay, and Selenium will not support the exploratory testing, but this tool is the only one tool will support API testing, UI testing, exploratory testing, mobile testing also it will support, desktop testing also support. Okay, so what are the industries nowadays, what are the industries taking the Tosca supports? Okay, so as I said, apart from the enterprise application, these are the industries are taking the Tosca tool for the automating their applications. First is energy. In that energy, there are multiple companies comes under that energy domain. Financial services like banking, any bank, any insurance company, it will comes under the financial services. Public sector, public sector companies are available like coal, oil company. These companies also take the Tosca tool for automating their applications. Healthcare like medicals, hospitals, retail companies, e-commerce companies will come under the retail domain. Sorry. Next is technology, telecom companies. So there are these are the domains, and under that domains there are multiple companies are available. They are using their softwares, and they all are taking Tosca tool for automating their applications. Okay, now you think how is the market of the Tosca tool? Okay, so what are the features will Tosca provide? Apart from the key features, you learn like model based testing and functional testing, regression testing. Apart from this, also in the Tosca, how the Tosca Copilot, it is recently added in this Tosca Commander. So Tosca Copilot is the generative AI powered test automation assistant designed to boost the product, designed to boost the productivity and application. So using this Copilot, easily we can automate the multiple application. We can take the help of the Copilot, and we can increase our productivity speed, and we can interface easily with the different applications. Using the Tosca Copilot, nowadays how the ChatGPT market, AI market. Similarly, Tosca also added this Tosca Copilot AI model. Okay, so Tosca Copilot we will call as a Tosca Automation AI Assistant. We will call it. So we can easily do the chat, whatever task you want to do using the Tosca Copilot. You can easily do it. Second is that Vision AI. Vision AI also is the another AI thing, where if you are not able to scan any application, you can easily scan using the Vision AI. It supports any application, desktop application, when you are in automating web application as well as desktop application. That time you want to scan the desktop thing. That time you can go with the Vision AI. You can easily scan it. Model based test automation, risk based test automation, optimization, automation recording assistant also available. Only you have to start the automation recording assistant. It will record the steps, and it will create the test case directly. No need to do anything. API simulation, you can do the API automation using the Tosca. And test data management, as I said, all the test data it will manage in the Tosca server. Okay, so these are the main and major feature of the Tosca. That's why it is different as compared to the other automation tools. Okay, so now we'll see about the Tosca workflow. So in the Tosca workflow, so let us understand what is the Tosca workflow. Okay, once suppose once I get the requirement from the client, okay, to develop this application. Let us take the example, develop the similar one of the e-commerce application like Amazon application. Okay, so once I get the requirement, okay, so what I can do, I will create the requirement set in the requirement tab. Okay, after that requirement, developer, what they will do, they will develop their application or they will develop their model. Okay, One- once developer develop their model, meanwhile I can design the test cases. Okay, means this is the login model and I can design the login scenarios like valid credential, invalid credential. These after the login, user can get the pop-up like it is user is successfully logged. So these type of scenario I can design in the test case design section. Once application is built done, okay, once it come to the QA, as a QA I have to first, what I can do, I will scan the model. I will scan that application and create the models. After the creating the models, I will move this model in that model have the technical informations. Okay, and this model I will move back to the test case. I will create the test case have the business information, where according to the business information I will create the test cases. In that test case I will pass the test data, like as a login scenario I can pass the credential, username, password, and clicking operation. Every action I will provide in the test case section. After the after designing and execution and stable the test case, I will move back to the execution list. I will execute the test case in the execution list, and according to the result, we can generate the reports. Okay, so this is the workflow of the Tosca. First, I get the requirement. I will design the test case. I will scan the module. After that, scanning the module, I will create the test cases, and I will make the stable here in the test case. And after that I will move into the execution list. I will execute and I will get the results, and these results we will share with the stakeholders. Okay, so this is the workflow of the Tosca. As I said, if you see in the requirement, risk-based prioritization is nothing but there are high priority scenarios are available, low priority scenarios are available. Accordingly, we will give the uh, priority to the requirement section, and accordingly we will design the test cases and we will validate and we will give the priority for that test cases. Okay, and the model section have the technical information, and we will encapsulate that model with the test case, and we will interact with the application using this model section, and we will execute all the test cases in the execution list. And after the execution is done, we will monitor the test execution results. Okay, so this is the workflow of the Tosca automation. Does anyone have any question? Till now, does anyone have any question?
Sir, I have a one doubt.
Yeah.
Difference between the STLC and workflow in Tosca is different, sir, or only same only?
Yes, TLC, software testing life cycle, and Tosca workflow. Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
main difference, yeah, there is no difference, I hope so, because in STLC we will follow the manual testing. That time we will follow these concept for STLC, but same concept we will follow in the Tosca, but have some different wording. Sorry, like as I said, sorry, give me 1 minute. Yeah. So as I said, in the STLC there are different stages. Okay, test planning, test requirement, and test design, and test execution, test closure. These are the 5 to 6 stages are available in the STLC. Same stages we will use here, but actually these, while creating the document of the STLC, that time we will follow these steps. Okay, these stages. Same thing we will do here, but the wording is different here. Okay, first we will get the requirement. Here we will create the requirement modules, mean requirement set, we will create it. Okay, but in that STLC we get the requirement document and we will analyze accordingly, we will plan it. Okay, but using this requirement we will prioritize our test cases, and we will design the test cases, all the scenarios, and we will create the modules. So same, but wording is different, and actually we are performing here. Okay, I hope I have given the answer of this. Is it clear? Any other
Yes, sir.
question? Any other question? Anyone have any question? You can ask me. All right. Let's go further. So now let us understand the difference between the Selenium and Tosca automation. Like everyone know, I hope everyone know the Selenium tool. Okay, Selenium tool is the open source tool, and Tosca tool have license based tool. Okay, so in that Selenium, let us take the scenario of the login page. Okay, in that login page, what we have to do, we have to open the browser. Okay, and after that we have to enter the username, password, and click on that sign in button. Okay, for this 4 to 5 steps we have to write the 20 lines code. Okay, and for that writing the 20 lines code, we have to import the different packages also, drivers also, in the Selenium. Okay, and here we have to give, we have as a prerequisite, while you are working on Selenium tool, everyone should have the coding language like Python, Java, C Sharp, any coding language he or she know. Then only they can able to automate any application using the Selenium tool. Okay, but when I do the same thing using the Tosca, if you see, only what I did, I have scanned the 5 attributes in the single model. Within a single models, I can able to scan the all the 5 attributes. Okay, but for here in the Selenium, what I have to do, I have to write the 20 lines code. So that is the make difference between the Selenium and Tosca, because in that Tosca there is no coding language is required. So within a microsecond or within a 1 minute, I can able to scan the module, and I can able to create the create the test cases. But in the Selenium, I have to and add the multiple packages, uh, exes, write the codes. So it takes more time as compared to the Tosca. So there are some differences between the Tosca and Selenium. So first is the types of the tool. Okay, Tosca is the commercial and enterprise grade tool, but the Selenium is open source tool. Commercial and enterprise tool is nothing but it is license based tool. Okay, so we have to purchase some license. We have to purchase the license from the Tosca. Then only it will allow you to automate any application. Okay, so what approach it will follow in the Tosca? It will follow the model based testing, and it is scriptless automation. Okay, so in the Tosca there is no script knowledge is required. We can easily automate any application without script knowledge. And in Selenium it is script based tool, and we have to write the code for that, any language like Python, Python, Java, JavaScript, C Sharp, any language, we have to write the code. Another feature is the test creation. So in the Tosca we can visually scan the application. Means once i once I can see username, password, text is there, I can directly scan it. But in Selenium, I have to write the code, and for that, I have to find out the attributes against that element. Okay, so it is very easy to use, user friendly tool, require minimum technical skills for the Tosca tool. But in Selenium, it requires the technical expertise in the programming. Then only you can automate the application using the Selenium. Okay, and Tosca supports the web application, mobile testing, API testing, SAP testing, ERP, enterprise, any application which I showed you earlier, desktop application, we can easily automate, and it will support Tosca. But in Selenium, it supports only web-based application with have the HTML or JavaScript background, JavaScript coding. Okay, so maintenance about the Tosca is very low, because we will use the reusable test step model or reusable models. But in Selenium, we have to highly maintain it, require to update the script with the UI changes. And test data management, we have the inbuilt test data management tool for the data generation as well as data management. But in Selenium, there is no test data management is available. We have to use the external tools for the test data management. Next advantage is that Next difference is that CI/CD integration. You can easily integrate with the Jenkins, Azure DevOps, Bamboo, Jira tool, HPALM. You can easily seamlessly integrate with these tool with the Tosca. But in Selenium, if you want to do the integration with CI tools, Jenkins, it require more configurations as compared to the Tosca tool. Okay, so here also main thing is that less time we can automate more things, but in the Selenium it takes more time but we can automate it. And in Tosca we can, it supports the different technologies like web, mobile, APIs, SAP, ERP, desktop. But in Tosca it supports, but in Selenium it only supports the web based application. Okay, so these are the major differences between the Tosca and Selenium. Okay, so now let us understand the architecture of Tosca. So in the if you see here, Tosca commander is the main role, where we will design the test cases, we will execute the test cases. Okay, if you see, it will interact with the repository. Repository is the database where we can easily interact using the Tosca commander. And Tosca commander, it will check is there have the valid license or not. So this is the server side. Okay, and this is the workspace where we will design the test cases, we will automate the test cases, we will execute the test cases. So this is the server, and this is the workspace, and this is the server side. So in that server side, have the two things. One is that repository, second is license server. If user have the valid license, it will connect with the Tosca commander. Then it will allow you to access for designing, executing, or creating the test cases. If you don't have any valid license, then it will not allow. Second is that Tosca commander will integrate with the Tosca executor. Okay, so if you want to execute your multiple test suite with the Tosca executor, you have to integrate with the Tosca commander. So it is by default integrating with the Tosca executor. So no need to use the separate execution tool, automation tool, and we can easily integrate with the ALM and Tosca XCAN. So in the Tosca also there are major 5 components are available. First is Tosca Commander, Tosca Repository, Tosca Executor, and Tosca XCAN. These are the 4 major components are available. Okay, and this is the way it is integrated with each others. So main thing is that Tosca Commander. So main component is the Tosca commander, which integrate with all the other components like repository, license server, Tosca executor, ALM, Tosca XCAN. Okay, so this is the architecture of the Tosca automation tool. Till now, does anyone have any question? You can ask me. before we will go in depth about the Tosca automation tool. So this is the basic thing. This is the base of the Tosca automation tool learning. Till now, is it clear? Anyone have any question, any doubt? Please ask me.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
Yes.
Sir, I have one doubt, sir. So in between you
Yeah.
mentioned a Prisma license, sir. So what is by the license you mentioned, sir?
So Tosca is not the free tool. Okay, we have to purchase the licenses for that. If you purchase the license, then only you can able to access this Tosca tool. Okay, and have for that purchasing license you have to pay some lump sum amount. Then only you will get the license for that.
So without the license, we can't able to use the Tosca, sir.
No, we can't able to use the Tosca. For learning purpose, they have provided the trial licenses. Okay. So using trial license, you can easily use a Tosca commander and you can easily learn the Tosca tool.
So எந்த காஸ்ட்ல விப்பாங்க, sir? That means which cost there is sold, sir?
So mostly it is high cost and big MNCs companies can able to purchase that one. If you want, you can go to their website and you can check the cost. Okay. But
Okay, sir.
if you want to learn, then definitely they have provided trial licenses. They will provide the trial licenses, and using the trial licenses, we can learn the Tosca tool.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Does anyone have any question, any doubt, any concern before we will go further?
Sir, in the Tosca testing, how many years experience they want, sir, for applying for job?
So minimum freshers can also apply for Tosca automation job, and as experience, as I said, minimum 1 to 2 years experience person also can apply the job.
Sir, because I have a 4 years experience in manual testing, sir,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 year experience in automation for training in automation. I
Okay.
can apply. I can apply for the
Yes.
Tosca in 4 years experience in Tosca also, or only manual testing.
No, you can apply it. You can apply, definitely you can apply it in the Tosca tool with these experience, because you have the automation, means you have the software testing knowledge, as well as once you learn this tool, anyone can apply with any experience. Okay.
Okay.
They are not checking your experience, they are checking your skill set. Okay. Once you know how to use the Tosca tool, then definitely they will hire you. Okay.
Sir, can you please help me for the preparation of the resume, sir?
Yeah, definitely. We will help in our course. We will teach you the Tosca tool, as well as we will help you in the resume preparations. Okay. Anyone have any other questions?
Sir, I have one small doubt, sir.
Yeah.
சார் இப்ப இந்த டொஸ்கான்றது இப்ப புதுசா வந்ததா இல்ல ஏற்கனவே இருக்குதா சார்? இது ஏற்கனவே ரொம்ப வருஷமா இருக்குது, இப்பதான் கரண்ட்ல வந்திருக்கா சார்?
Can you speak in English? I'm not able to understand.
Oh, sorry, sir. Sir, for how many years are Tosca are available, sir? Recently, is it came or already it was in this industry, sir?
It is already in the industry, I think. Let- that is older tool.
Okay, sir.
But nowadays everyone using the Tosca tool. That's why Tricentes was founded in 2007 in Austria. Okay.
Yes, sir.
In the 2007, now I have the good market. Everyone using this tool for because of their enterprise applications and big MNC companies. They everyone using this Tosca tool. So nowadays, everyone understanding. Yeah, we have one of the tool that is the Tosca.
So Austria or Australia,
Okay,
sir?
but it is found in Austria.
Austria. Okay, sir.
Can we do backend or database testing through using this tool?
Definitely, we will do the API testing as well as database testing like SQL, Oracle. Database testing also we can do it. So main thing is that they provided some standard models. Using that standard models, we can easily integrate with the database and we can easily do the testing with the database.
Is there any queries?
If not, Priya, how much time is left for me?
Shall we wind up? I mean, Sachin?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. All right. Fine. Then I will show you one quickly demo because there are more topics to explain.
Okay.
Anyway, I will show you one demo. Open the Tosca commander. So this is the demo application. So let me. Okay. So okay. So Tosca tool will look. It looks like this. Okay. There are different sections are available: test case section, model section, requirement, test design, execution. Okay. So in that model section, we can easily scan any models. If you see, this is the login page. Okay. So I will show you quickly how to scan. So I will click on login. So I want to scan this email and password. For in any other tool, you suppose you are doing the automation using the Selenium, you have to write the 20 lines code. But in Tosca, what you have to do, you have to simply right click on that model section, scan the application, and it will show the existing open the application. We have to select this application and scan it. Okay. So all the elements it will show in the Xscan window. Okay. And here you can select the element. Okay. You want to scan this username, you can select this one. You want to scan the password, you can select this one, and you want to scan the login button. Okay. So this scanning is done. So that's the easy. Okay. Once scanning is done, you have to save this one. Our model is ready. Okay, once your model is ready, in the test case section, what you have to do, you have to simply right click, and this is the test case. And in that test case, you have to simply drag this model, okay, and drop it. And let me give the name as a demo web shop. Okay, I have added the model and I will enter the details. And I will click on login button. Okay, so my test case is ready. Okay, here simply I will right click
Sir,
and
in
yeah.
login button, we need to give has not We need to give as a click option, no, sir.
Correct. But in Tosca, for click operation, we can write this syntax as a capital X, or you can go with the click also. Okay.
Yeah.
So using click also we can do it, or using capital X, it will perform as a click operation only. Okay, that's why I have given shortcut as a capital X. Okay.
Yeah.
So I will right click and run in Scratchbook. You can see here now. It will enter all the email ID password, and you can see it is successfully executed. Okay, it is in green means it is executed, and it will show the timing, how much duration it takes for the executing that specific test step. Okay, and when I open this, you can see user is successfully logged in this application. Okay, so it is very simple tool, have the good market. Anyone can learn this tool. Okay, and I think Priya will share the all the syllabus for this Tosca automation course, as well as what are the certification we will cover it. All the things will Priya will share with you. Okay, any doubt, any question for this?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you for this wonderful webinar.
All right, yeah. Let me stop screen sharing.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, let us see some of the reviews given by our students. So this is the review given by the Blue Person student. And this is the review given by the career gap student. We are guiding the career gap students in getting their job. So this is the C#.NET student, Blue Prism student, AWS, Selenium, Python, Blue Prism, UiPath, SQL DBA, Java, graphic design, Angular. I also provide Angular. So we are getting we are giving training for more abroad students. So this is a review from one of our abroad student. So this is a non-IT experienced student. So we are giving those with non-IT experience. Overall student review. SAP. We are doing also SAP student review. SAP student, SAP abroad student, both Indian and abroad students. And this is the AWS DevOps student and the UiPath student review, Blue Prism. Data science. We also provide internship for the students, for the college students. So those who are interested to get internship from us, you can contact us. So we also provide internship for the college students and also for the candidates who want to upgrade their career, or the fresher who want to get joined into their career. Internship and React.js student review, Azure admin. So we also provide certification. So this is a review given by one of our students who done the certification course with us. Career gap. Yeah, thank you. No. Okay, now I will share you our offers available with us. Okay. Okay, this is our full course training method that we will provide in the Skype or Zoom. So normal training model will be like around 35 hours, or that is 2,400 minutes. And the flash course, that is the thing we are going to see in the workshop. So that will also be conducted through the Skype or Zoom. So the training model will be like 4, 5, and 6 hours. Course market price, full course 40K to 50K, and flash course is 12K to 15K in other institutes. That is a market price. But in AllPro Trainings, we provide full course at 30,000 and flash course at 6,000. So, and we are also giving the offer again for you. Those who attended the webinar, this is especially for you. So this discount is only for 15 minutes, like 60% offer. The full course of this Tosca automation will be 18,000 and 90% offer is for fast course. You can get a flash course of Tosca automation for 999. It's for 15.
Madam, what is the difference between full course or flash course?
Yeah, full course is for 35 hours and it will be more detailed and flash course will be for 10 hours. So it will be like the crash course. It's more and more practical, both the full course and flash course.
Okay.
So I will put the payment links and everything in the chat. So it's only 15 minutes offer. So if you want to join, you can join with us. And what are the special bonus along with the courses is that free interview session. We will conduct the mock interviews. We will help you in resume preparation. We will provide professional certificate guidance. We will provide lifelong community support and LinkedIn guidance, job guidance. And what are the advantages? It's like you can clear queries at any time. We provide lifetime community support. And you can have your training at your preferred time. So we will create a WhatsApp group. In the group, you can ask the trainer's availability and you can connect with him. And we provide recorded videos. So you can have it at any time you want. And we provide daily class notes and documents. And this is salary prediction. So for freshers and experienced. So one small step can change your life. So make the step now. Thank you. And now I will share you the feedback form. I shared the feedback form. Just fill it out. Only e-certificate will be provided for those who fill the form. So please fill the form. I will give 5 minutes. And your time for offer starts now.
Ma'am, what need to give as a working professional or others we need to give, ma'am?
Everyone, please give the feedback.
Ma'am, now I am not working in any one company, ma'am. Just I'm searching for job.
So you have to give the feedback on this webinar, how you means it is you like this webinar or not, and if you like, then if you want to join this course, then you have the 15 minutes to book your slot, and for that, if you book this slot within a 15 minutes, you will get this price. Within this price, you will get this course.
Just give us a feedback about this webinar. How you felt the Sachin's presentation and our training institute presentation. So that is the feedback. And your offer will be for 15 minutes. If interested can inform us. I will give you the payment link. Those who pay, please send me a screenshot. I will also put my number, our institute number, and our number for contacting us. I have updated our payment link in chat. Please all see, or else I will do the screenshot also. You can pay and send us a screenshot. I will also put our WhatsApp numbers. I have updated our contact details. You just ask if you have any doubts. So those who fill the Google form, just inform us so that we can know.
Ma'am, I can pay the fees as within 1 week, ma'am.
You just
Hello?
contact me, Uma Sankar. I will give you the number.
Okay, madam. Okay, madam. I will contact you.
Yeah, okay, Uma Sankar.
Okay, ma'am. పిలుస్తా అరుస్తున్నావు
Those who are interested, just pay and send me the screenshot or else contact us. The contact number which we have put in the chat. Yeah, you just fill the feedback, Abhilesh, and certificate will be provided in the mail. We will send you a mail, okay? See, those who fill can